Okay, so welcome back to a new series of Angband. Let's play Angband. This is going to be on the current, but there's the current dev branch with some custom changes of mine, which we'll get into a second. We're going to start a new character, but from the old save file. No, I'll just start afresh. Okay, let's look at our options, the birth options. We're going to turn on forced descent. And no connected stairs, although that doesn't really matter with forced descent. We'll use randarts, and we're actually going to start with the gear, and I'll tell you why in a second. That's going to come with one of our challenges. So the character we're going to play is a dwarf. Dwarfs are pretty. We're going to play a dwarf warrior, but specifically dwarfs are really good because they have lots of hit die. Hit die of 11 is really nice. Their XP mod penalty is not that bad. I mean, gnomes are even worse, and they kind of suck. And it's just as bad as elves, which are terrible. But like something like high elf or Dunedain are much higher. So their XP mod isn't bad, so they'll level pretty quickly. They have bonus to strength and con, and a penalty to dex, which is not great, and the intrinsic resist blindness, which is very, very nice. In this sense, ore minerals is really just for flavor. It's kind of useless. And then the warrior itself, you can see huge bonuses to strength and con, minus int and wisdom. So we're not going to be really good at devices. We'll be terrible at devices. But we're going to be like an offensive powerhouse, and that's kind of what I want to play, a kind of real tanky character. As far as stat allocation, putting these points into dex really isn't worth it. So it's kind of, I think it's better to pump up con and get those extra hit points. Okay, so enter to accept. Let's pick a random name. Gun Teeth. I like the sound of that. Okay, so let's go. So the challenge that we're going to play is, there's two parts to it. We're going to play a no shopping challenge with one exception at the very beginning. We're going to buy some more food and so I'll buy 3 food and 2 torches. And that's going to be it. And we're not going to shop for the rest of the game. And the other challenge is going to come up. So this is one custom option I have. You'll see this come up a lot. Would you like to descend an extra level? We're not going to do this on the first level, but every other level, every other time we descend, we're going to use that option, and we're going to descend an extra level. So we're only going to have really 50 levels until we fight Sauron, and then Morgoth level 100. So that's gonna be the real point of this challenge. I don't know if you should call it like the Super Size Me challenge or something like that, the mockumentary or something that they had. Okay, so 6 red speckle potions. Hope this is cure light wounds. No, it's sleep. Okay, let's kill those. So there's this mockumentary of this guy. Every time he goes to McDonald's, he has to, and they ask him if he wants to supersize him. He has to say yes, and then of course he gets really fat. So it's like that, except instead of getting really fat, we're just going to be diving to our probably eventual doom. I did try this a little while ago, and I got to like dungeon level 50 before things really got hairy, and I couldn't really make more progress. So let's see what this vermilion potion is. Resist cold. So one of the big things that's important is to ID. Hopefully I don't die from this poison. Is to ID cure light wounds. That's really the big potion I'd really like to find some of here, and phase door as well. Phase door is pretty important to know early on, and usually you start in town with phase door, but because I'm not shopping, I don't get to do that. Shimmering potion. Okay, I was hoping that they'd have more of them than just we'll drink that potion in a second anyway. So yeah, I'm already level 3 and I'm at like 65 hit points. There's a couple, so like I said, there's a couple differences that I put in this version, and one of them is the curve is actually really HP curve is really a lot less geared towards high con. It used to be like you wouldn't see any gain until you hit like con 100. Now characters that start with high con like 18120, you're really going to see a difference from that in the early game, and I think that actually makes for a little bit of difference in the early game prioritization, because in the past you wouldn't get much of a difference if you had con of 1820 would be pretty much the same as like 16, but now you're going to see some difference. And I actually like that. Even though it probably makes the game a little easier, well, that's why we have these extra challenges to compensate for that. I never really liked that kind of hockey stick effect on the Constitution curve, where it goes up really fast. So the first level isn't really going to be all that exciting, obviously. There isn't that much to do. I'm just going to go around and slaughter everything and hope to find phase door scrolls. Sandals I'm using are average. Okay, did I search the entire level? I think I might have. No, there's some more down there. I might as well find it. So I'm going to go pretty much thoroughly through the levels that I have. And if you look on my past videos where I played more normal style, I don't do that at all. I would have been down in dungeon level 3 or 4 by now. I'm not going to search through all the levels, but especially dungeon level 1 where there really isn't anything much to do there. You're not going to find anything, except for maybe phase door, which is really important. Let's drink one of these potions. I'm wounded. Okay, I don't know what that is. What about cloudy potion? Speed. Okay, I wasted speed. That's okay. It's good to know what it is. I feel like there's going to be like a room up here or something, but... And that's it. So we did not find cure critical wounds. I'm not sure if we found phase door yet. We'll test some of our scrolls out. Excuse me. Test some of those scrolls out on the stairs, which are right over here. Let's go this way. Nope, nothing. Okay, so here's some stairs. Let's test some scrolls. Let's see, I have 2 of these. Blessing. Don't know what that is. K. K is phase door. Okay. And then I have 1 more. Which one? It's now K. Treasure detection. Okay, well, it's a shame to have wasted that. So some other changes is I turned off some things. Like I turned off. Well, I'll tell you as I'm gonna use this option. You can see we're gonna jump to level 3 now. Instead, we're gonna skip level 2 altogether. So I turned off some things. I turned off Scrolls of Deep Descent just because it's kind of not really for this challenge option. Deep Descent kind of sucks. He had level 4, 89 hit points. It's kind of nice. Warriors do, especially. See, is this no slowness? Jeez, that's a bad call. I was hoping that was cure light wounds. Warriors do actually generate hit, especially dwarf warriors and half troll warriors really get a lot of hit points fast. So it's not really terribly surprising that I'd be close to 100 by now. So I turned off Deep Descent scrolls because they're just if you only have 50 levels, it kind of ruined this whole dive quickly mechanic, and I just don't want to deal with that hassle. I also turned off cavern levels because they tend to be smaller than the average level. Same with what's the other thing? The labyrinth levels. So there won't be any of those in this version. And there's some other, I guess, minor changes. Well, that's minor as far as compared to the current dev branch, but there are some big changes differently than what was been in the past. And one of them is these group sizes are a lot different than they have been. So there's been a major change to how groups are calculated. Small dart hits me. I'm moving slower. Wait, there were no groups. I just got one cave spider. I wonder if that's a bug. Oh jeez, I might die. One cave spider in a hallway seems pretty bad. So a gallant is pretty bad to come across this early. Okay. And rats. And rats are gonna shoot. So I hit that slow trap and then almost died right there while I'm here blabbing away. And there's more rats. I should have shut the door. I'll do that now. Oh, I fell through a trapdoor. Okay, so this is the problem. I probably should have turned off trapdoors too, and I did not. because this obviously ruins the dive quickly thing. So the way I'm going to get around this is whenever this happens, I get teleported down a level or go to the trapdoor. I'm going to go down the first stairs I see. So this is my penalty. I don't even get the full level 3. I fell through the trapdoor. The idea is I actually got to level 5, or supposedly. So I'm gonna drink this purple potion. Okay, it didn't do anything. Yeah, this looks like a bug. I might have to kill this video also. Yeah, so I just paused the video, poked around and debug a little bit to try and see whether it was actually buggy, and it turns out it's not. I was getting concerned that I was seeing all these monsters that usually appear in groups, like this soldier, that wasn't appearing in a group, and I was wondering whether I wasn't, they weren't being allocated properly. But it turns out that they are, and there are group monsters. There are even group monsters on this level. I don't remember what they are. I just looked very quickly to see that they existed. So I guess I just got a little lucky with only getting single monsters so far. That one cave spider is a little strange, but I mean, it must have gotten the lowest roll possible for the group, and then it got throttled because they're just in depth right now. So I'm having a lot of trouble finding the stairs. No, it's Smeagol. He's going to steal my coins, oh no, that are completely of no use to me. I didn't find a stairs, right? I just have the upstairs, which is of no use to me. Also, I can't use them. If I try to use an upstairs, it just won't work. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother trying to kill Smeagol yet until I have more. Hey, Scrolls of Phase Door, so maybe I should add to the challenge that I'm not allowed to pick anything up on an even floor, but I don't know. Considering that we'll see. I might do that in the future, depending on how much I get to explore the previous level. But it's not too much of a concern because later on, because then I'll have the detection. So here we go. We're downstairs. So no, because I want to go to level 5. Okay, so level 5. We're still ahead of the curve at least. So hopefully we won't. So that was actually a group, that kobold and the kobold shaman. That was like an escort for him. So I have all these mushrooms that I should probably eat at some point. Let's see, what is this? Second sight, okay. 2 cup purses. I'm not sure if those are group or not. And this one, fast recovery, which is oh, I guess that's new. Fast recovery now heals 30 HP. So that'll work as kind of like cure light wounds, which I still haven't found. I hit a okay, at least it's not a oh geez, I got teleported right back into the. It's kind of strange. Okay, so yeah, so one of the things you'll notice is that there's a whole bunch of different adventurers, and I'm not sure that these all were the same pack, but at least some of them were probably together in the same group. And they just get, so there's adventurer packs that have different kind of monsters, and as you go on later in the game, you're going to see them that have some of the higher level people. What is this? Cure serious wounds, okay. Still haven't found cure light wounds yet. Some of the higher level people are going to also come in packs, and they're going to be pretty rough. So you see one other, I guess, difference, which I put in a small one, but torches I put torches back at radius 2. This is a change that went into vanilla a little while ago, and I never really liked it. I'm confused. Torches radius 1, it just, I don't know. I'm going to try that on in a second, but I guess I could just ID it like this. Yeah, they're both average. There's no reason for that. Craggy Crimson, Potion of Speed. Let's see, what is that? Confused. Drop Potions of Confusion. Okay, I need to try out these wands, and I have these scrolls I need to try out also. We're gonna rest. Dark green mushrooms. Might as well try eating one of those. Oh, it's terror. Okay, well, probably have to wait for the terror to dissipate. Oops, what did I do? I refreshed. I'm not going to go for low turn count. This is more going to be a survival game, so no worries for that. Shoot. Yellow worm asses drain dex if they hit you, so it's something to be careful about. But I'm not that far from the next level, so a drain wouldn't actually be that bad. Staff to identify. Another wicker shield. Jeez. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off this. And what's going to happen is... so this is not... Poison trap and confusion trap. Okay, let's just rest on the confusion trap. Oh, I can't rest because I'm poisoned. I don't want to set off either of the traps again, so I'm just going to sit here and rest till confusion goes away. Okay. Yeah, these rooms are pretty trap heavy, and I have no way of detecting traps, and I won't until I find the wand, the rod. So I have scrolls in the short term. A gray mushroom, what is that? Oh, mushrooms of emergency. Emergency is not okay. It gives you hallucination. You can't tell what anything is, and a game where information is pretty key to survival. That's, I mean, really, you have to be in an emergency to want that. Okay, so let's. Oh, this wasn't the right way to go. Let's try up here. Yeah, so I'm still over leveled, or not over leveled, but I'm ahead of the curve, which I should be able to do for a little while. I want to use this wand. Let's try the wand. That's haste monster. Okay, so I can get rid of those. Let's actually use a. Yeah, let's use a staff. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. The wrong button. No, I can't. Oh, my light has gone out. Interesting. I didn't even notice that. That it was level 8. How about that? 151 HP. That's kind of nice. But I mean, this can go down quickly. I have those 2 potions of cure serious wounds, but that's all I have as far as healing is concerned. And unlike last game where I played a paladin, where I have essentially unlimited healing, healing is going to be pretty important to ration, especially since I'm not using the shop, so I won't have any other source of cure light or cure critical or any other cure wounds. Chantra gazes at me. I wonder if they can paralyze. I think they could just disenchant. Indigo potion. So I'm wondering whether I should even see what's in this room. I kind of want to, even though it's probably going to be traps all through it, as there usually are in these kind of rooms. I'll search around for the door. I may not find it. Yeah, there it is. Shrieker patch. Oh, geez. And then a trap. Okay, I need to phase door out. That red jelly is going to drain my strength, and I don't want to fight all those monsters at once. Oh, a giant red ant will also drain my strength. Well, I might be able to kill it in one hit. Yeah, okay. Cave orc. I think I can take a cave orc. Okay, and there was one other monster. No, just a jelly. And this large yellow snake. No room. I'm already out of room. Okay. Let's drink this indigo potion. Potions of brawn. Drained my con, unfortunately. But extra strength is good. How much damage am I doing? 18.9. Okay. I need to remember to read these scrolls. Maybe I should use the staff. Let's try it now. Staff of Darkness. And Balsal Staff. Is Cure Light Wounds. Okay, so Darkness we can throw away. I have all these useless mushrooms I can get rid of, like Terror. Get rid of Terror. I have a white spotted mushroom. What is that? Debility. Ugh. But it's okay, I'm going to gain a level soon, so that debility will go away. Not too long from now. Okay, so I guess that's it for this level. Let's do one more. Let's descend an extra level, so go down to level 7. So with the warrior class, we don't have any spells, and the one spell that you really like to have is detection. And you can often get by with warrior classes using detect evil staves that you can buy in town. But since I'm not buying staves in town, this might be a little tricky. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm almost certain that these leather boots will be better than... These iron boots will be better than the other ones that I'm wearing. I forgot to... Okay, so that's cure light wounds. I forgot to read these stupid scrolls. You guys didn't remind me. I'm sure everyone that's watched them was like, oh, stupid physics. Forgot to read the scrolls. No. And yeah, a rookie mistake there, forgetting to read your scrolls before descending. And the reason you do that is because you... Oh, good, a rapier. That's probably better than even... Yeah, well, if it has any magical bonuses, it'll be better. And it looks like it's magical, so maybe it will be. Let's see. +4 +1, so that gives you 22.7 versus my dagger's 18.9. So yeah, okay, we get rid of the dagger. And we're really rolling now in the cure wounds potion, so that's kind of nice. I would like some more phase door scrolls. Start building up a stock of those because they're going to start eating through those so quickly. And I'd like to have extra stocks of them that I can store at home. Because the second half of the game, I'm gonna need a lot of phase door scrolls. Something mumbles. What mumbled? Oh, there's something invisible here. Where is it? Oh, huh. Wonder what it was. Hey, sling. Great. Now I have a... I can actually shoot things. It's average, but I don't care. I have a ranged attack. So I can get rid of some of these molds without actually having to throw bolts at them. Okay, so there's... I have to search the... this half of the level, I guess. How do I get over there? How do I get over there? Interesting. It must be by this door down here. There must be a path. Yep. How did I know? I've stared at Angband dungeons for too long. Okay, so rot jellies. Now, see, I'm gonna... Might as well... What is it tab that fires? Oh, wow. Luckily I have a lot of these iron bolts, and I don't really care if they all disappear. Iron shots, I mean. Giant red frog. I probably should have... yeah, that was a mistake. Oh, it was a big mistake. I didn't expect to actually... Oh, something confused me. Kobold Shaman. That's okay, I'm going to gain a level soon. I think. Another Kobold Shaman. Have to be careful, because... Used to be when you saw a pack of kobolds, you knew that the Kobold King was around. Well, am I not, like, doing... Oh, I should put on this, Yeah, I want to put that on. Because it feels like I'm not doing as much damage as I should. Oh, there's a new wand here. Pick that up. I could have used that scroll I thought was detect invisible back there. So this time you guys got to remind me to... I don't want mushrooms of emergency. You got to remind me to read my scrolls. Read those scrolls. Soft leather armor, which is probably what I have on. Let's take off. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so they're both average. Drop one. Getting hungry. I haven't found actually much food, which is a little disconcerting. Maybe one of these scrolls is satisfy hunger, which is a key find. So that's one of the problems when you're playing games like this and you play half troll. It's one of the reasons I didn't play half troll, because it can be a little, unless you find like rings of slow digestion, it can be actually a little hairy to keep your food intake under control, because they have innate regeneration, which speeds up food consumption. And I've actually died in Iron Man to starvation with a half troll. I had a glutton ghost come and eat all my food. Oh, this looks like a pit of some sort. But nothing's coming out. Maybe it's like an ant pit and they can't open the door. Oh, it's a jelly pit. Ochre jelly, ugh. That's going to trash my equipment. Yeah, I'm not sure this is worth it. Let's get out of here. Okay, so we're gonna go here and read these scrolls. Let's see, I got 4 of these guys. What are they? Light, okay, somewhat useful. P, trap detection, okay, but that's the only one I had. Door stair location and monster confusion. I also have a wand, which I don't know, and that's it. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video here, and we'll pick it up in the next time. And thanks for watching.